Hey guys, so we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to make Slime Pit He-Man, but we can do this multiple different ways. The very, very simple way is just to get Man-at-Arms body or Palace Guard body. He's already green, belt's already, everything's already ready. You literally can just paint a He-Man head, get a green armor, slap it on there, add some highlights, and you're good to go. And that is completely acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. You could even add different pelvis. There's a black and a green one from Mechanic or from various other people. You can paint the boots and the loincloth so that it's a different shade of green or whatever. All of those work. All of those are fine. There's another, I'm going to try to find the picture. There's a guy who made it more like the picture where he used that, but then added little pieces of slime that's coming off the hair and the head and this and that. And that's really cool too. And I like it, but I don't think that's the best way still. I think the best way is if we can get it to work, I think it needs to be clear. And the only way I know to do that is either to spend $100 on the Art of Engineering Skeletor, wait for the invisible Skeletor to come out, or we'll have to cast and make our own. Which one do you think we're doing? Okay, to do this correctly, we have to totally disassemble this. And I mean the legs, the knees, the elbows, everything. So, we're gonna get this water heated up. Go from there. So, just so we are clear on this, in doing this, we are probably going to destroy whatever figure we use. We are completely taking it apart. We are taking his joints out. This is not going to be easy. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually done this. I've seen it done. I know it can be done. You just have to use very, very, very hot water. So it's going to take a little while. But then once it's all out, we can then recast it. And then once it's all cast, we can put it back together. That's the plan anyway. So hopefully this works. I guess while we're waiting for that, I can go ahead and start making the mold. Okay, now we have all this apart. Now, it's to be noted that there are little pieces like this now. This makes for a lot of casting. So, therefore, we have to do all of these, including all of these little pieces have to be their own little thing. And all that, so that everything comes out correctly and I can drop them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is some of these smaller pieces, such as these and the posts and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and glue down. Man, that was stressful. They're all in there. This is the only thing I did not put in there. And it's because I don't think it's going to cast for a while. Haven't seen this in a while, have we? Okay. I have a feeling I'm still gonna have to do like more, but it's most of the way there. All right, so this is hard, but it is, I don't know. I'm worried there's like some of this, I'm worried that some of it didn't cure right. So fingers crossed, we're gonna demold this. Okay, that was a challenge to say the least, but the good news is I think it all cured well, or well enough to do this. None of the pieces that I pulled out are sticky, so that's a good sign. So now we're going to rebox this back up, pour some resin. Okay, so we're going to use the same resin we always do, the Dr. Crafty resin. This is 1-to-1, again, by weight or volume, and we always do by volume because it's easier. So let's go. I thought I'd been recording this whole time. Luckily, I haven't started pouring now. But for the color, I'm literally just using fluorescent green because why not? All right, this is set overnight, and the top is cured. The bucket of leftover is cured. The stuff that's on the mat is cured. So this should be good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and demold this. See how we did. All right, most of this worked out amazingly well. We had two problems. One, most of the little connector parts did not mold, which is fine. I can use these, not a big deal. The other problem is the calves. No, there's one. Yeah, these parts did not make it out. I think it just, I don't know why. So, we're going to have to remold those parts. And I think that's really the only thing we have to redo. So like I was going to start putting this together, but like when I made the resin, I literally had enough to redo all of it. So I'm going to let that cure. And we'll check it tomorrow. Okay, batch number 2. Let's cross our fingers and hope the ones I need, I think, are right there. I'm not sure. But again, it's almost a full set, so we're just going to demold it. Okay, so almost all of these are better than the first ones. The 2 pieces I needed did not work. So we're going to do a quick and dirty mold real quick. Okay, that resin, or that silicone rather, will cure faster. I will come back out in a little bit and pour some new resin, and then hopefully tomorrow, this will be all good. So not only did I fill this, but I did try the original mold one more time. Third time charm. Maybe I'll get 2 out of them. Who knows? But these have to cure. So we'll let these cure. Come back tomorrow. Okay, so we demolded that and success finally. There's a lot of flashing and I have to clean them up. But I used some of the extra resin and just hoped. And they cured. So these worked a little better. It doesn't have the plug, but I can fix that one way or another. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead, and I have pretty much enough parts to pretty much make 2 figures. I think we're going to kind of proceed that way and see, we'll just see which one is better and kind of go with that. So here we go. Okay, so normally, normal Origin's body has this barbell that's in here, and it can pivot around, and the head can pivot around on it. Now, with the resin, it's a little harder to do that. So, while I was going to try to do that, and that's why I split this one open, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to try to cut some of the barbell down and just kind of embed it in there. And the head will still be able to go around. It just won't be like double jointed or whatever. So it'll be fine. I was getting ready to do that, but there's a big hole here, and that's by design. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this little piece of scrap wood and make myself a 0 clearance hole, which is basically there's only enough clearance for the blade, and then clamp it down and work on top of that. That way it doesn't get pulled down. See, and now they're more like spikes, but they're also rough at the bottom now. And so we can embed these in there and glue them, go from there. Okay, so all of these are working amazingly well, except the shin joints. And I know what it is. It's because, so the rest of this has cured for an extra day, so it's a little harder, and so, you know, it's not as pliable. Problem is, I'm trying to get this video out tomorrow, and I'm not sure that even after tomorrow that these joints are going to be good. So we're going to just reinforce them a little bit with some 3D printer filament. I'm just going to drill a hole through the shin where the hole is going to be, and then just put a little piece of this through it, glue it on the ends, and it'll be fine. That is a relief. Now I've gotten all that done. So if you didn't see what I did, I basically cut off the nubs that weren't working real well and replaced it with acrylic rod. And I just kind of heated the end, poked it in the boot to kind of get it that, whatever the end, I don't even see where the other one is to show you. It's here somewhere. The little nub on it, kind of like the hands do right there, that go in the boot. And then, yeah, it worked like a charm. It took me a couple tries, as you probably saw, but it worked. So now I just got to paint, and we're done.
I am happy with that. Whew. Guys, was that not like a nightmare? Casting action figures is very hard, and especially newer ones. Older ones are easier because you only had like the 5 parts of articulation, right? Legs, arms, head, like maybe the waist, so maybe 6. Like classic vintage motu would be way easier, right? Because you have the head, you have the torso, you have the pelvis, you have the legs, you have the arms. That's it. Armor, right? So maybe we'll do one of them down the road. Actually, maybe we'll do that like next month. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see how to do like a vintage motu action figure. You know, maybe we can do one of them. Anyway, like I'm super happy with how he turned out though. I think with a little more time, a little more effort, I probably could have gotten him perfect. But he is more than good enough for me. Hopefully you guys like this. This is a little different than what we normally do, and that's okay, because it's what I wanted to do, and I'm really, really happy with it. If you want to see all the customs I've done, you can check them out over here. YouTube's going to suggest something for you down there. I don't know what it is. I probably said earlier something I was going to link there, and I'll know that when I'm editing, but I forgot what it was, so because I've been doing this over a week. You can subscribe down there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys, and happy holidays.